Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cameron. So today's video I'm gonna talk about college, and it's kind of like a rant video, almost kind of venting session video. If you've been watching my videos, you know, or if this is your first video watching of mine, I'm a senior in college. I go to Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm graduating next semester, and basically this semester has been really trying, to say the least. Within the past 4 weeks, it's been like overboard, and I just like never experienced anything like this. So I wanted to make a video about it. So before we get into this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on my post notifications so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm a senior, and so I started college in August of 2018. I'll go by year, trying to give like a short synopsis leading up to my senior year. Coming into college, I was kind of nervous about what like the workload would be like, because in high school my workload wasn't that bad really. Well, it was my freshman year, but every other year after that it wasn't bad. I didn't have that much homework, especially in my senior year of high school. I barely did any homework. Yeah, my freshman year I had only had 5 classes. I didn't have that much homework. I had 3 night classes, so my freshman year was pretty chill. Like, I had a lot of downtime. Didn't have that much homework. My sophomore year I had 5, 6 classes. Didn't have that much homework. Again, it was pretty chill, pretty easy. Same thing with my junior year. Only had 5 classes both semesters, I think. 15 hours. I think in the beginning of this last semester, my junior year, I was kind of had a little bit more homework and I felt kind of overwhelmed, but it kind of died down once the semester went on. And I've always done really well with my grades, so that was never a huge issue. There were times where I worried about my grade, oh my god, I don't want to get a C in this class because I've never gotten a C before. It's always turned out really well, and I've never had that much homework. But now, fast forward to senior year, my first semester of my senior year, starting out, it was fine. I didn't have that much homework again. Once October hit, it was just completely different. It's all the years before, of course I had homework, projects, tests. I never did well on tests, but what would help me do really well on homework, and so that would help boost my grade to make sure my grade stayed at least an A or a B. College was never tough or difficult for me until now. It's very it's almost overwhelming. I'm surprised I haven't cried about it yet. I'm not trying to jinx it, but actually I have. Not about how much homework I have, but these classes though, they be, you gotta cry it out sometimes. This semester I'm taking 7 classes basically, so I think that's where it's coming in. I've never taken 7 classes in my entire life. Middle school, high school, college, I've never taken anything more than 6 classes. So now I'm having 7. I'm taking 18 hours this semester. It's a lot, and I've never experienced that before. And I know some people say 19, 20, 21 hours. I commend those people because I couldn't do it. My mental state couldn't handle it, because I'm the type of person I get really overwhelmed if I have a lot of homework to do. Hence this video. My whole college career, I've only taken 15, 16 hours at the most. That 16th hour was only a 1 credit freshman easy class, so that almost doesn't even count. So I really only have ever taken 5 classes. So adding on 2 more is a lot. And I did it to myself. I should have taken more classes, maybe my freshman and sophomore year, so I wouldn't have to take 18 now. I'm on track to graduate, so it's fine. So I've heard people say junior year is supposed to be your hardest year. Trust me, it's not. At least not for me. This semester, my senior year, has definitely been the hardest out of all of my semesters being in college. This first semester has been my best and my worst mixed together all in one. It's been my worst because I feel I've had way more homework than I've ever had before in life, and it's been my best because I've met a lot of new people this semester that I really like, that I really enjoy their company. So it was kind of a twofold basically with this semester. And just a disclaimer, I'm obviously not pre-med or a nursing major. I'm a mass comm major, and that has its challenges within itself, but it's definitely not as hard as being a pre-med or nursing major. Definitely not. So, or a political science major, they definitely have way more work to do. So again, hats off to them for people who graduate in those majors, who are able to do all that work and all those tests and projects. I'm really just being dramatic basically. I'm just being a crybaby because it could be worse. I understand that it could be worse. I could be doing homework right now, and I don't have any homework to do right now. Well, I do have homework to do right now, but it's not due until later. So, and I don't do homework on the weekends, so yeah. But there's people who do homework every day. They have something due. So, and I'm not one of those people, thank God. I could have it worse. Like I have it easy compared to some other people workload, so I get that. It's just like I've never had this many homework assignments, this many projects, essays, tests back to back. I haven't had this since freshman year of high school. Literally my freshman year of high school. Like I said this, if you watch my high school experience video, I said in that video like I had a lot of homework my freshman year, but even then like it wasn't this much work. I had an 8-page paper due last week. I've never written a paper that was longer than 3 pages. I have to do an 18-page paper next semester too. I don't know how I'm gonna get through that one. I'm gonna have to start that like the second she assigns it because I don't know. Like 8 pages wasn't that bad. It's just the fact that I want an A on it, but I don't know if I'm gonna get an A because she's kind of a tough grader. 8 pages wasn't that bad, but 18? Ooh, I'm just really not used to it. It's just too much. It's way too much. It just seems like I have a new test, project, homework assignment due every other day. And some teachers, like they'll have a syllabus and they'll go by the syllabus. So you know like when a test is coming, when a homework assignment is coming, and that's fine. But then you have teachers who just throw stuff at you randomly just to give you an assignment. Like one of my teachers, like he randomly gave us an essay to do. It was Thursday, it's a Tuesday, Thursday class. He gave it to us on Thursday, due on Sunday. And it was homecoming weekend. I was like, and that wasn't on the syllabus. That assignment wasn't on the syllabus. He just thought of it in his head and assigned it during homecoming week. Last Friday, I wrote 2 essays back to back. And that might not even sound like a lot. They're about like 3 pages, so it wasn't that much, but I was in the library doing homework until like 5 o'clock. And I was doing class at 12, doing homework for 5 hours, which again, I know probably doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot for me because I've never done homework for that long on a Friday. No, like that's dedication. I'm doing homework on a Friday. Things that I do for this school. So basically when it comes to tests, I've never really tested well. Like even one of my teachers told me that in middle school, like, and she was like, you don't test well. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like 12. But she was right though, I don't test well. And maybe that's just a cop-out. It's really, I don't study well. And I think it's because I don't know how to study. So that's why I tend to not do really well on tests. If you see me get an A on a test, it was because it was 1, multiple choice, or it was 2, teacher gave us the answers beforehand. Because I've had teachers that do that. They'll give you the answers beforehand, or at the very least, they'll give you the questions that are going to be on the test. And so I take the questions, I write down the answers, and then I memorize the answers. So then I get an A. If the test is not multiple choice, and or the teacher didn't give us the answers for the test, or if the test just wasn't super easy and like basic common sense, then there's a good chance that I'm gonna get at least a C at best. And it's because like I don't know, like me sitting down like reading a chapter, because I have selective memory, so like I could read something over and over again and I might remember some of it, but the other half is gonna go out the window. And then when it comes down to the test, I'm gonna be like, I read that but I don't remember what the answer was. Gosh, I end up getting a D on the test. But again, like I said, what helps me is that I do really well on homework assignments, and I tend to do really well on like projects, so that helps me get an A in the class, or at least a B. Maybe you can say I don't put too much effort into studying. I could put more effort into studying. The thought of studying just is like, it doesn't compute in my brain, like studying. I really don't know how to study. I really don't study. Like the word study, just it doesn't correlate. Some teachers in college, they just give you tests. They don't even give you homework assignments. So like, that's tough. I've never had that before. I've never had a teacher who just gives tests. I always fail the test, but I get A's on the homework, so then that gives me like at least a B. So if I do really badly on the test. And I just feel like I've never in my life, definitely not in college, have worked harder in a single semester. Like my grandma, my mom will call me and I'll be in the library doing homework. Never happened before. It's just like one thing after the next. And then since I'm a mass comm major, I have this broadcast class. We have to like create video packages. So basically they give us a topic to make a video about, and we have to interview 2 people. You have to get B-roll, and basically B-roll, if you don't know what that is basically say if you're doing a video about the park, kids playing at the park, I guess, you'll get like shots of kids swinging on the swing, you'll get shots of the kids sliding down the slide, and say then you'll interview maybe a parent of one of the kids about the park, and then maybe you'll interview a kid about how much they love going to the park. So basically stuff like that. I've done 2 of them already. So basically at my school, you have to carry these big, huge cameras from 1985. Literally big, huge, heavy cameras, and it literally causes me pain because I don't have a car. So I literally have to walk all around this campus with basically what, like 50 pounds or maybe 40, 50 pounds worth of camera equipment. So it's a lot. And I have to do another one this week. I'm gonna keep saying that it's a lot. I need to show this that it's a lot so I can wear it to school. This is too much and it's a lot. It kind of just hit me like a ton of bricks because this semester was going pretty good and it wasn't that bad. Again, like once October hit, it was like bam, a whole bunch of work. And I did not see it coming. But again, I will say, I know college students are known for like having a lot of sleepless nights or like doing a lot of all-nighters, and I'm, you know, I've never done that. So I always get my homework done in a timely manner, and like I said before, I get overwhelmed when I have too much homework to do, so I try to get it done so I don't have to have an all-nighter or like any sleepless nights, because I'll just have a mental breakdown if I ever did that. I value my sleep, I value my relaxation time, I value my me time, so I can't just be doing homework for 10, 12, 13 hours. That's just not gonna work. It's gonna have to be split up. So yeah, I haven't had any sleepless nights, knock on wood, so thank God for that again, because I wouldn't be able to handle it if I did. So basically, moral of the story, do I regret coming to college? No. Looking back, would I have made a different decision about coming to college knowing what I know now? No. But when I was in high school, I had absolutely no direction of what I wanted to do in my life. So if I didn't come to college, I would just be working somewhere, some random job, instead of being in college and just probably being miserable. So I'd rather be miserable in college than be miserable working at some random job. But no, I'm being dramatic. I'm not miserable, but it's just a lot. I graduate in 6 months, a little over 6 months, and I am so excited to graduate. I graduate in May. When it comes to graduation day, no one's gonna be more excited than me. There's not a single person that's gonna be more excited than me. Maybe not even, you can't even say the pre-med or the nursing people who have harder majors than me, because they still have to go to school after me. I'm done. Like, once I graduate May of 2022, I am done with school. Never say never. Who knows, maybe in the future I might go to grad school for whatever reason, but as of right now, in this very moment, I'm definitely done with school. No more school. Like, mental toll school takes on you, just as far as like all the homework, all the tests, all the projects, all the worrying and stressing about your grade, and worrying and stressing about these teachers, and sometimes they be having attitudes and things go wrong, especially here at HBCU. Things sometimes don't happen the way you think they should happen, or how you would expect it should happen. Things don't happen in a timely manner. Things go left, you get curveballs thrown at you left and right. All that is just very draining mentally and emotionally, and I'm over it. So I am just extremely excited to graduate. Extremely excited. Like, I'm so over being in school. Can't wait to go back home to California and never come back. Maybe I might come back. I don't know. But maybe, like, again, never say never. I might come back. Maybe I'll take my kids to visit here, but I don't know if I would recommend for them to come here. They can't go to Grambling though. Can't go there. Basically, this was just like a rant video. I just wanted to get this off my chest. I didn't really know what other videos to make, so I figured, why not make a video about this? So yeah, that's basically the end of my video. Tell me down below about what your college experience was, if you made it out alive, if you survived it, what your major was, what the workload was like, because this is new to me. This is like next level. I love you so much if you made it to the end of this video. Make sure you stay tuned for my next video on Friday. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.